What's up guys, I'm Tom at FC7 and welcome to a very interesting video. I would love to hear your opinion. What do you think about Liverpool sacking two of their assistant managers? The first team coaches Mike Marsh and Colin Pascoe was sacked by Liverpool yesterday and today. What do you think about this? So instead of FSG, instead of sacking the manager, they are sacking the assistant coaches, and we will talk about this, and we will also take a look at the potential candidates who could come in and replace those two guys. So it's a very interesting topic. So basically, first it was Mike Marsh who was released. Many of the Liverpool fans reacted by saying he was the sacrificial lamb in this story, and yeah, you can argue that Liverpool's staff wasn't up to the European standard, because I mean Mike Marsh and Colin Pascoe really didn't do anything when they were playing, and certainly they were just Rodgers' assistant coaches when he was at Swansea. They got promoted from the Championship, but they are not, you know, elite assistant coaches in football. And also, when Rodgers and the chairman Tom Werner and the FSG president Mike Gordon had the meeting on Monday or Tuesday, it was by mutual decision that Pascoe has to be sacked as well. Mike Marsh's contract was not renewed, but it's basically the same as sacking him. So it's very interesting. Because now there are two vacancies at Liverpool, and let's take a look at who could Liverpool bring in. And I have been saying this for so long that we should really involve more former legendary Liverpool players. One of them is Sami Hyypiä, who of course was the manager of Bayer Leverkusen. He was the manager of Brighton after he hung up his boots, but he played for 10 years for Liverpool and he was a rock solid defender, and we need defensive coaches at Liverpool. Rodgers ignored this problem for too long, and it showed. We conceded 98 goals in just 2 Premier League seasons. That's only in the league, not counting other competitions. In 2 seasons, 98 goals, that's terrible. I mean, Liverpool conceded 48 goals last season. Southampton only conceded 33, so that shows that we have a lot of work to do in terms of that. And my biggest candidate is Jamie Carragher. He is a really honest guy. He would tell it how it is. He would kick the players' backsides if it was needed, if they didn't perform. And I would love Jamie Carragher to be an assistant coach next to Brendan Rodgers. I think that would be a much more promising partnership. So I say let's bring back Jamie Carragher. But let me know, guys, what do you think? Who should be the assistant coach, the first team manager alongside Rodgers? Let me know in the comments below. The third candidate is Paco Ayestran, who was Rafa Benitez's right-hand man until 2007, when they have fallen out. He won the treble as the manager of Israeli side Maccabi Tel Aviv last season, but he would be a really good addition. Sammy Lee also is another candidate. He is a legend for Liverpool. He played a lot of games for Liverpool, and also he was coach, reserve team manager at Liverpool, first team coach, assistant coach, caretaker manager. He left the club in 2011. He's working now as Ronald Koeman's assistant at Southampton. Another very good candidate is Gary McAllister, who was signed by Liverpool in 2000. He was like 32, 33 years old, and Liverpool won 5 trophies with him in the side, and he helped Gerrard immensely to become that legendary midfielder that he is. And the next candidate is the god himself, Robbie Fowler, one of the best strikers that Liverpool ever had. He's working currently as a club ambassador, but I'm sure that some of these guys would help Liverpool immensely. And also, one outsider has been mentioned, and the fans, most of the fans, want this guy alongside Jamie Carragher to be brought in, and that is Ronnie Molenstein, who used to work for Manchester United, and he was Sir Alex Ferguson's assistant at Old Trafford from 2007 to 2013. And actually, Man United fans were absolutely furious when David Moyes sacked this guy as his assistant manager and brought in his own backroom staff, because then it resulted in a disastrous season for Man United where they finished 7th. So yeah, these are the major candidates I think who could take over at Liverpool as an assistant coach, as a first team coach. Let me know who would be your choice. My two choices would be either Sami Hyypiä and Jamie Carragher, or Jamie Carragher and René Meulensteen, if he can be convinced to come to Liverpool to help Rodgers. I think it's a step in the right direction. I think what happened actually is FSG tried to bring in Jurgen Klopp, but he, for various reasons that we don't really know, he denied the opportunity. He wanted to take a rest maybe, or FSG's model didn't appeal to him, and the same happened with Carlo Ancelotti. So now they decided that maybe they just stick with Rodgers for now, bring in new assistant managers, new first team coaches, shake up the backroom staff, and it could actually work because Rodgers had a great second season, and if we sign a prolific striker, and if we sign a proper centre defensive midfielder, a proper really good right back, then this squad can do much better than they did last season. So I'm really excited about this, but it's all about who will be the assistant manager now. Let's find out. Who do you want? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you later guys. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.